How's it going, people? AEW Dynamite. Let's talk about it. So, go ahead and get that out of the way. So it got straight into the action. Draw. A draw. And usually I'm upset about the draw that happened between Adam Cole and MJF, but damn good match. You had MJF working on Adam Cole's arm. You had Adam Cole mounting a serious comeback. MJF jumping off of the top rope to the outside, hitting the elbow on Adam Cole. Adam Cole getting in at the last second. MJF knocking down the ref, or then getting the belt, and then he does an Eddie Guerrero with the belt, tossed into Adam Cole. The ref gets up, ref falls down, blase swaze, and Cole hits him with the boom and the belt. MJF kicks out. Then toward the end of the match, MJF low blows Adam Cole. Goes to put on the Dynamite Diamond ring. Goes to hit him with the ring. Ref stops him. Adam Cole hits the Panama Sunrise, the boom, and right before the 3 count hits, time limit draw. Adam Cole asks for 5 more minutes. And MJF does MJF things by saying, or not even saying it, just walking out of the ring. So this story is not done. It was an excellent way to get both guys over and to just continue the story of this, because obviously this isn't done. And moving on past that, let's see. Then you had Sammy coming out talking about his wife and his kid and everything like that. And then out comes Darby. Darby says, look, people are starting to like you, but you're not your own guy, because me and Sting, we're together. We respect each other. Chris Jericho doesn't respect you or whatever. Out comes Jericho. Jericho says to Sammy, look, you could have called me when you had these problems. MJF trying to win the title. You probably could have won with my help. And then it was where they insulted each other. And then Darby says that Jericho calls himself a wizard, but when he steps in the ring, the magic is gone. Jericho wants to fight Darby with him and Sammy as a tag team. And then Darby says he's never alone. Sting comes out. Sting and Jericho have a confrontation. Sting and Chris Jericho. I think that's a better speed for where both of these guys are in their career. The Adam Cole Jericho match feud was just abysmal from start to end, and if Jericho makes Sting look bad, it might be time for people hit him with the Big Show. Please retire. Please retire. Then after that, you had Darby, Sting, Orange Cassidy, and Keith Lee defeating the Mobile Embassy. Brian Cage dressed as 80 Sting. He's a villain, but he's dressed as Sting. And it's not like they have had psychological war. Just weird. Kind of weird, but I get it. Sting is a legend, and that was his way of showing support to Sting. I get it, whatever. Match ends. Brian Cage tries to put Sting into the F5. Orange Cassidy comes in. Orange Punch. Scorpion Death Drop. 1, 2, 3. Highlights of the match. Keith Lee. I think, was it Brian Cage tried to monkey flip Keith Lee, and Keith Lee landed on his feet. That was kind of sick. I think that's pretty. It was some other stuff, but that's the gist of it. Let's see. Wardlow defeated Jake Hager. This match was decent for what it was. Two big men slapping meat. We've seen it before, and it is what it is. You get these two guys. Let me see. 2.0. Cool Hand and Daddy Magic tried to come in and interfere. Arn Anderson hit him with the finger gun, and Brock, they attack those guys. They go backstage, whatever. Wardlow hits Jake Hager with the power bombs. 2 power bombs to be specific. And then after the match, Christian and Luchasaurus are on the Titantron. They show that they beat up somebody like that. Arn Anderson and Luchasaurus is going to be challenging Wardlow at Collision on Saturday. So, speaking of Collision, CM Punk is returning, and it's going to be a must-watch show. A must-watch show because what he's going to say is he going to address the Kenny Young Buck situation, the World Heavyweight title situation, Tony Khan. What is he going to say? People want to know his intentions. Is Collision going to have their own world champion? Are the Bucks and CM Punk, are they ever going to interact on any kind of level? With people, I think people want to see Omega CM Punk. With CM Punk join Dunk. There's so many ways that this could go that people want to know. So, yes, with that. Let's see, moving on past that. Oh, you had Toni Storm defeating Sky Blue, retaining her title. Nothing bad with this match right here. Sky Blue, Sky Blue, that was the point of the match where Toni Storm was outside with Ruby Riott, Ruby Riott, Ruby Soho, and she grabs the green spray can. But Sky Blue, in her trunks, she has the blue stuff. So while Ruby is distracting the referee, Sky Blue gets up, hits her with the blue spray paint, hits off Ruby from the apron, and that the way she got into the cold blue was kind of sick. The little side jump, flip over, that was cool. But in the end, the numbers game ends up helping Toni Storm, and Toni Storm ends up winning with the Storm Zero, the stuff pile driver. Afterwards, Tony and Ruby beat up Sky Blue. Out comes Willow, so we're gonna get Willow and Sky versus the Outcast on Collision. Yeah. So moving on past that. Oh, backstage you had Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy talking to Renee. In comes Zack Sabre Jr. He's talking about, hey, I want to challenge you for the belt, blase swaze. And then in comes Daniel Garcia. Daniel Garcia says, hey, I want to challenge you for the belt and or the pre-championship. Where's Shibata? And Cassidy says Shibata's not here, but he'll be here next week. And it's going to be a tag match. Cassidy and Shibata versus Daniel Garcia and Zack Sabre Jr. That's going to be a hell of a match itself. Zack Sabre Jr. has been on a tear as far as wrestling. We don't get enough Daniel Garcia. Anyway, let's see, I'm trying to think of some other stuff that happened here as far as like, oh yeah, so Forbidden Door, the segments. So we've learned a couple things. One, we're gonna get Okada versus Danielson dream match, just complete dream match. Two, we're going to get Tanahashi versus MJF. And this came completely out of nowhere. Sonata, the New Japan World Heavyweight Champion, put out an open challenge. And for that open challenge, guess who accepted? Jungle Boy Jack Perry. Now, this match, Sonata, he's on his proving stuff, but I think Jungle Boy needs this a lot more because this is going to be sort of like an international stage to him. And if he can put on a hell of a match, man, this could not only elevate him, but also AEW as far as that goes. Trying to think of something else, but I don't know if they're going to have a tag match on this one too, because I don't know who the tag champions are in New Japan. I know FTR is there, so FTR. I don't think they're going to do like belt versus belt persons. They can probably have FTR versus somebody, and then the New Japan champions versus somebody. I wonder how many of the New Japan belts or guys are going to be on this show. Also, we're going to get Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay. Speaking of which, the Hangman and the Young Bucks defeated. Finally, they got a win over the Blackpool Combat Club. Hard-hitting affair. The match ends. They isolate Willa Yuta, hit him with the BTE knee, the BTE trigger, and then Hangman dusts him off with the buckshot lariat. 1, 2, 3. Blackpool Combat Club assault Young Bucks and Adam Page after the bell. Out comes a returning Eddie Kingston going straight for Claudio. He's beating up Claudio. Wheeler tries to get him off of Claudio. He hits him with the back fist, knocks Wheeler the hell out, and then he knocks Claudio out of the ring. And then John Moxley comes in. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing? We're whatever." Bucks knock him out. He gets back in the ring, and Eddie Kingston helps get him up after the Bucks knock him down, and it's just complete chaos. Out comes I just forgot his name. He's got that weird Takeshita. Takeshita comes out, lays out Eddie Kingston. So there's probably gonna be a match for Forbidden Door. Takeshita versus Eddie. Well, no, because he's not like from New Japan, so it's not really a Forbidden Door. But they might try to sneak that one in there. So he knocks out Eddie Kingston and then he knocks out the Young Bucks with the forearms and everything like that. Out comes Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega gets the best of Takeshita, and he's going for the V trigger. But instead, he hits the V trigger, hits it, and then out of nowhere, Will Ospreay comes in and hits him with a crescent kick, and then hits him with the hidden blade. So we're gonna get that on the 25th. They got more story building to go with that one. Overall good show. It flowed well. Got a lot of stuff over that need to get over, and I would say best match of the night. Obviously, the MJF Adam Cole. Usually I hate draws, but that one was done really, really nice. They didn't announce it. They didn't. Oh man, 5 minutes. At first I was like, oh man, why didn't they say 5 minutes? But then when it finally hits, it's just like, oh, you feel so bad for Adam Cole. You're like, man, what? And you just know that match they're going to have at Wembley, because that's probably where it's going to take place, it's going to be that much sweeter. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Now I'm going to catch you guys later. You guys tell me what you thought about this Dynamite episode. I thought it was pretty good. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to catch you guys later. Peace.